Hi everybody, this is Delphiny, and I've got something new to show you guys, so let's take a look. Okay, this is my apparatus, and I found out I have a compass right here showing where the North Pole is aligned and the South Pole of the magnetic Earth and magnetic field of the Earth. Here's some mercury I've been playing with, and here's a Gauss meter. This is just a sensor probe that we took out of this to hook it up to this Gauss meter. I'll turn it on and you can see it's zeroed out right now. Oops. This isn't the most stablest platform here, but it does the job temporarily until I get better setup. So what we have here is a coil of wire immersed in some silver, and you can see the coil of wire right there, and it goes all the way down here to the bottom, and this is for sensing, well, for creating an electromagnet inside the matter. See, I was thinking if matter absorbs magnetism, then it'd be easier to measure at which point it actually absorbs the most magnetism. So let's turn this on. I have this hooked up to my power supply and this light bulb, so you'll see it all turn on when I turn this. There goes the light, and now we've got a field being generated inside my matter. So now I'm gonna put this thing up like here. I'm not gonna move it. Here, we'll do it this way. I'm gonna put it like that, and we're not gonna move it. We're gonna leave it right there at that angle, and we're gonna look at my Gauss meter. 48, 47. Okay. Now I'm gonna do something entirely different. Let's see. I'm gonna bring it down here, and you can see I am aligned to the magnetic pole. Now I'm gonna come here sideways, and it's going against the pole lines, and I'm going to come up here and put it on my matter, my material right there, and I'm going to, that's left there, right there, I'm going to show you now the Gauss reading. It's hardly picking up anything as it was before. I have to do this quickly because I don't want the wire to overheat. So I'm going to start rotating it away from the magnetic field. Well, that's completely away from it now. See? So we basically have nothing, really. Now I'm going to start rotating it towards the North Pole. And it's back there again. Now I'm going to draw it away from the matter. And you can see it's not just the actual now we're way far away from the whole apparatus. But as soon as I bring it closer, there we go, right next to it, we get a reading. Now I can rotate this thing. Now that we're aligned with the pole, with our EMF meter, I can rotate it up and down and show you as I do that how the magnetic field changes. Now I'm not changing it from the pole lines, I'm only changing it upwards and downwards. So you can see as you change it up and down, it actually changes it. Now we're getting into some heat here, so we gotta turn everything off because we don't want to overheat the coil. And that's pretty much my experiment right there. Now we'll show you the coil. There's where the test tube is, and I'm going to show you the coil. Okay, here's the actual coil. This is the actual coil. And I wound that on a needle in one direction. You can see it's kind of lopsided a little bit, but not too much. But I wound it in one direction, like Walter Russell says to wind the coils. Well, how Walter Russell says to wind his coils. But I basically winding it in one direction. And no matter which way I hook this up, I get the same results. You know, negative to positive or positive to negative. Negative, positive, positive, negative. Because it's all just one direction. So that's it. And then that goes in the test tube. Let me show you. Oops. Okay, guys. Let me show you the test tube. Okay, here's the test tube. Okay. So basically, okay, and here's the test tube that I was using. And it's got a stopper on there, and it's got like, it's cut on the top so it prevents it from rolling. And here's the electromagnet, and hopefully my camera will focus on it. But anyway, you put this electromagnet inside the test tube, and you put the stopper down, and it goes just like that. There we go. I can show you now. So the matter goes around the electromagnet, and it basically is submersed inside the matter, inside the test tube. And instead of trying to get electromagnet to go around the matter, I just put it inside the matter. And this definitely confirms, for me at least, that all atoms are held by the gravity shaft of the Earth, and the Earth has a gravity shaft through its core, and it pretty much dilates all the atoms. Oh no, that concentrates the atom. Sorry, the dilation is from the orbital revolution around the atom's axis. So the gravity shaft is whatever angle the atom is currently at, aligned with either the north or the south pole, but it's all in a line with the Earth's magnetic poles, and that's what I think I've been proving here. So the idea is I've got more apparatus now that I can mess around with and do more experiments with once I get a better apparatus to test it with. Very unstable with what I've got currently. My camera's resting on it, but it's very interesting because all the different things I put in there have a different angle where they absorb more, where I get more EMF off of them. So really interesting, and I got it down now at least to where I don't have to worry about making more assumptions. I can actually have a proof, and it's good to see that I'm making progress. So this is definitely a great thing to have, and I'll be doing more experiments with it in the future. So that's all I got right now, and stay tuned. Peace out.